Judgment Day, it's been exciting. I think I've been up for 48 hours. Like literally, I've been up for like 48 hours. It's been exciting. First of all, I want to say thank you to Patrick, the NewWave's family. I have to give special thanks to Sarah and Kirsten. Thank you guys very much. Believe me, all this things have been possible without the help of the team. My name is Bobby, you guys know, and I'm based in New York. So with their help, we're able to make this happen. So I want to say thank you to them. So yesterday, we started with 2 things, right? And it was the very first competition. We had ideation today, but a guest speaker that came. We had a lot of members from the community that came, from the Academy themselves, and they gave us some great insight as to how to work the team went ahead and ideated for a few hours, and then they just called us for the rest of the day. Now, I was looking for a supervisor. I think I go for like about 5 minutes. I was like, oh, we're done, right? So none of us, both of us didn't sit the whole night. We went deep on code, research, read a few technical challenges. I'm sure they will continue to speak to after the presentation. But right now, we want to kind of get into presentation mode. We have 2 teams. They both have 2 different approaches to how to solve the issues with VR. And both use the same platform, community, and apparatus for elements. I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. I think I'm going to pass it down to who wants to go first. You guys want to go first? Let's make it happen. Woo! Let's see. The presentation is here. Is your presentation just good? Alright, cool. I'll present this. Introduce yourself. Please introduce yourself.
Yes. We are young.
Sorry, I forgot something. I told you I forgot something. This is for you all to do, I promise. I forgot to let you guys know. The idea is that the team, the group, you are going to be involved in give some judging the presentations. So I want to kind of run through the room so everybody so you kind of have concept into what we expect to kind of make sure that we all understand that group. I think it's very helpful. I know, I'm sorry, John. Sorry. I'm sorry. All right, so here are the requirements of what here are the requirements. We have rules and requirements. So the requirement is that there should be a team, right? Oh, sorry. The requirement is that there should be a team, a hack name, a description, setting up the technology, lots of the use, link to the GitHub code, and that's what we saw, right? And then the main project is we're looking for somebody that made this, that have a great user experience and design as well, and they also have to be able to solve real life issues, right? So there's 3 categories that we're also looking at. The categories with judgment based on so we're making sure that whatever they did, can actually get more on the device. That's what we want to do. So no matter what they do on the device. The second thing is that it has to be creative, or that we have to have either in the presentation or in the design or the actual application. So that's some kind of creativity using that. And the third thing is that really solve, we have to ask ourselves, does this really solve a real life problem or a real life issue? That's the third criteria. So as you listen to them, get reminded and you give some feedback. Right? So, yeah. All right, I'm going to welcome paramedic.
So, thank you. So our application is called Paramedic, and as you can see, styled K-A-R, augmented reality. Okay, so let's get into our presentation. So what is the mission? The mission is to expedite the diagnosis and treatment process for the emergency medical professionals, first responders. Okay, what are the current state and challenges? Time and information are determining factors. When you're a first responder responding to someone who might be resuscitated, someone who could be choking, time and procedure and how you're performing your maneuvers is really the difference between, especially life and death. So what we aim to do is to provide a supplement to how medical professionals are trained and how to do their day-to-day work in field operations with leveraging new technology, which is augmented reality. Okay, so without compromising the human element that we all, whether we realize it or not, appreciate and sort of respect when we are being cared for by a physician or a surgeon or a first responder. One thing when we consulted with various health professionals is it's offsetting if you're coming in as a physician, like it is on the athletic, it's not something that's really welcome to patients, no matter how technically good of a role it is. So without removing our currency with human element of benefits, we want to still supplement our better technology so that professionals and patients can improve interactions. So we, during this hackathon, designed a proof of concept application and implemented it. The technologies we used were Microsoft HoloLens, we leveraged Unity, of course, Visual Studio, consider some APIs. Informatica is a REST API for diagnosis, so you can make various REST calls and explain what the symptoms are, and we'll return basically based on what some of the possible issues. Like you're saying, headache, brain concentration, just things that it's already a compiled mental library. And then we also leverage the Google and YouTube API, mostly for training. So if someone is in a situation where, say, I'm an EMT and I need to perform CPR on somebody, but it's not like my formal training, or it's not something that's like it's like everything is on the wheelchair. I actually put a YouTube video, and the way you perform CPR on someone in a wheelchair is different than the traditional way you might imagine. So something that could be easily accessible instead of pulling up your phone and looking. We're just providing a different interface for how AMTs can access information to ensure consistency and quality in what they do. So, like I mentioned, some of the example trainings and guides that we were thinking about were like first aid and treatment, maneuvers, CPR administration. One thing that we originally thought of when we were brainstorming, but realized it wasn't possible without involving extra apparatus, the HoloLens alone, is detection. We were thinking maybe you can identify sort of things like information from the patient, but that's something that would require external tools at this time. And ultimately, bio ratings as well. These are all things that are being integrated with other projects with augmented reality. Okay, so we have a video of our application.
So the application is, so where we had to do the development was separate, trying to make two different apps, because we found that initially we tried to make YouTube videos here in 2D, and have a 2D plane, in addition to having an augmented overlay over a person's body. But we found that 2D and 3D don't mix, and to we end up having to break it into 2 proofs of concepts. So the video right now is the 3D augmented reality portion, where it's a simulation of a person on pretty much it's a diagram of a body, and it has different points that you can focus on. And the concept was to, once you highlight a certain area, head, shoulder, whatever, it would generate different, like hit an API, like similar to WebMD, and show like most common elements that can affect that body part. And that was going to be the final result, but ultimately didn't quite get there, but it's still the proof of concept. We really get the basis of it.
And the 2D element that Henry was describing, again, we had some deployment issues, so we still had demonstration still on laptop, so we'll answer that as well. So here is the video.
There you go. Rotate left. Rotate right. Flip forward. Flip back. Flip backward. Zoom out. That's the point where you go and highlight certain areas of the body. Ideally, what it would be is like as it's occurring, like in a real life scenario, somebody's saying, oh, and then it's like a non-emergency issue, like they broke their leg or the arm. It's kind of describe the pain as it's going along, modify the search. The voice recognition is also integrated into it. So as you're saying, zoom in. Symptoms, it would go and flip forward, the API or whatever database that is either in the video, vehicle or in the hospital and help diagnose and nail down into a proper diagnosis associated with that diagnosis.
So the second part of that we were going to HoloLens, it's basically just for the training purposes. So we need to refer to your reminder. For a seasoned EMT, it's probably wouldn't be of much use. But again, for someone who's maybe doing the job or not quite certain, it's better to have like an accessible refresher. And again, you can be in an educational environment, you can transfer to operations for that reason. So what this is it's actually you want to be voice recognizable. So you can show me the CPR procedure, and it'll just invokes the YouTube API, and it'll bring them up the first video that shows how to administer CPR. So you don't have exactly, but basically right now we have a button that's labeled CPR. And if you click it, it brings back to you what you're searching for and shows the video in the browser. And you know that HoloLens has an edge interface, so that's what we were having to disconnect with the phone. But what we expect is that this will be able to portray in the edge interface that is embedded in HoloLens.
Anybody want to try?
Just so I want to make sure I heard the last part. So just run over that. So there's 2 phases to it. One phase is geared towards training. The second phase is geared towards the actual giving service to a patient, potentially non-emergency cases. So let's say a person fell up the staircase. You have the device on, and then when you approach them, it picks up relevant information about whatever about those pain points and displays in the VR.
Yeah, it could be, so the 2 separate components as they are right now, they could be separate, but they could also be integrated. The reason why we weren't able to portray them integrated is because of this developmental disconnect between 2D and 3D models in the same project. But it could be a thing where, right, if for training purposes, maybe you don't need to see a whole model. But maybe if you're like training a surgeon, you might want to see the same thing. So most of these applications could be used for emergency and training situations.
Now, another thing that you also mentioned is the initiation, the action, the call to action is voice. Ideally, that should be the entry point into the application. So you can say, hey, I see you were saying rotating, right? So the voice, most of the behavior, most of the action was driven by voice recognition. Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Yes, sir.
Well, so, like I mentioned yesterday, first of all, great job. I think you guys did good work. Like I mentioned yesterday, what are some of the challenges that you guys face? I mean, now that you guys are, one thing is to go through a challenge like this. What are some of the challenges that you face? If you're going to do this again, what are some of the things you do differently?
Some things we do differently. One of the things that very probably today is look at the environment you're building out. A lot of our development time is compromised just because we're trying to.
Sure.
Another thing is, I think someone brought up a good point yesterday as far as technology, sometimes building things out because it's, it's fun or it's different things people need. And this development process, we found that, working in it, we're all, technology background. And we don't really know, it's hard to, I don't know, it's hard not consulting with medical professionals to know what we're building out. We're building because it's fun, it's entertaining, other people think we do. One of the things I would do differently is probably some more background research. What are the challenges that we're facing in the medical industries, and how can we leverage new technologies? Consult with people who are actually in the field, not theorize and decide what they do for them.
Well, so one of the things I was thinking about is, because like I said, we're going to do this a lot. This is our first foray into this world. We're going to be experts. The next one we use will be a lot better than this, stuff like that. Do you think it makes sense for us to kind of pick categories, right? Like if we say, like emergency response is one area, chiropractic, we just pick areas where you can drill down as opposed to making it broad. Because we don't want to limit anybody. We don't want someone that came in and said, I'm good at this, but you guys forced me to do this. I guess the main thing for us this time around was really to get the AR/VR out there, right? But I think maybe what I'm hearing from you guys, and you guys can give me feedback on it, do you think it's we drill down a little bit more into what we're trying to solve? Would that be a good thing? Would that be creative? Or are we going to be giving you guys too much, stuff? Or, I mean, what
I would answer yes and no. I would say that being that there wasn't really specific criteria for what we were building out, it gave us a lot of room to be flexible to shape our development process.
Exactly.
So that was a really helpful thing that we didn't know what the things capabilities were. We thought it was one thing, we thought our hands-on was totally different. So the aspect of it not having solid criteria, that was a big thing. On the other hand, us not knowing exactly what we're building towards, we're not sure if we're meeting, clients' expectations, or are we even heading in the right direction? We might be investing time in development efforts and a product that's not even used to go to, using it.
So I hear what you're saying. So we say we need subject matter experts. So that's the thing with Codicon, right? So you come out with something like this, and hardcore tech users want to come in, and the folks that are the subject matter knowledge experts don't want to come in, right? So we got to figure out a way of kind of bring it. Maybe we bring it from NewWave. Maybe subject matter experts come from NewWave. We have the techies that come from elsewhere. But I think that's just a challenge you have. You're never going to get a good balance between the folks that really know what the problem is and the folks that can build it, right? So I think we should kind of look at it. I think for us next time, I think one of the lessons learned is that's we don't think it help. Healthcare is going to be something we don't think a sweet spot, except we get something from somewhere else. It's usually going to be healthcare related stuff. So I think we should look for scenarios, look for problems, and kind of drill down. Folks here to kind of not having HoloLens. Was that a problem to you? Was that a requirement for everybody to appoint their own HoloLens when you get into this stuff? Or was that a problem?
Of course, learning technology is an issue, but if anything, I would say for me, I don't know about you two, but it was the catalyst. Being under pressure and being forced to get this thing filed, to learn, it's on smaller resources. So I'm not sure if I wasn't under the same pressure, if there was something else a little more comfortable with, if I really felt the same need.
So apps that you have in London, why don't you show up the ground? What does that actually do? That's the URL that shows
It's literally single thing that you need to make that. So it's nothing that has to do the equivalent of like a somebody maybe
So is it working to be a voice command?
Yeah.
Well, so the 2D models are, so his models are, the 3D models are, they're voice recognizable.
Sure.
But the,
I was gonna say, like, really the plan was to have this, enable the voice commands, but it's just, we were limited to what, there was that disconnect between the 2D and 3D space, and trying to get the whatever microphone, like, package that was associated with it. Couldn't really get that one to work with the UW.
Yeah. So if you guys had like, what were your thoughts on how you solve that 2D problem?
Well, what I was thinking was we were thinking like trying to kind of mimic how the opening canvas is and try to have an overlay over something like that, like a 3D like, box. And just leverage Unity, try to see if we can get whatever URL packages they have and try to see if we can get the same thing. Well, since they have the voice capability.
You would be able to get it playing in the element.
I mean, through the app.
On like a ping, like a 2D ping, or no?
Just for your information, but it is possible to mix. When I say mix, it is possible to have Unity app that does 2D and 3D. It can't happen in the same space. So what will happen is you should be able to, from the 3D app, call out and say, show me this YouTube video. The only difference is it's going to swap you into 2D space and bring the browser up in there. And somehow you're going to have to be able to figure out how to connect to the app.
so yeah, that's a logic, we would like to explore more.
And also just to kind of look at the scenario and use case you guys are trying to solve. I think you guys need to be aware of this. What if you don't have good connectivity? You're going out to YouTube, you're going out to all these other external locations and stuff. So you might want to cache names, you might want to pull from a repository that it doesn't have to go out on the internet and stuff. So I'm saying when you think about paramedics and stuff, you're kind of in the moment, and sometimes connectivity might not be your best friend at that point.
I'm actually glad you brought that point up because one of the things we were excited about once we found out how to even record on this thing is that actually gives people the opportunities to sort of like record or create their own training materials that can be stored locally on the device. I think Cam said that there's like 64 gigs of local storage. That's not like a massive amount of data, but for some like core procedures that can always be accessible, whether you are in a remote location or diagnostic, like not dependent on your internet activity. Being that you can store video that would allow for us to not depend on video.
So disclaimer, I don't want to take credit for that. Someone told me that.
So let me ask you guys, you guys have done this time right now. What's next for you guys? Like, you see yourself taking So you guys are going to take this up, try to polish this up a little bit more. Is that what the plan is?
It's very possible. We discussed it. Like for me, augmented reality didn't seem like something that was like honestly attainable for my development skills. I didn't think it was it's that easy to do. And frankly, this experience has been both confidence booster and like I said, not knowing being forced to know within 24 hours. I think it's sort of motivating to explore outside of my historical development.
So let me ask you, what kind of backgrounds do you guys have in terms of programming?
I'm primarily Java, more minority Python, and with like a little bit exposure to front-end, but professionally I'm getting.
Java background in some school, but I've done Python, C#, and I'm more front-end, middle, back-end.
Okay. Well, I don't have any professional programming experience, job-wise, but I do come from a technological background thanks to my high school robotics team and my web development classes during my junior and senior year in high school. I've recently in my last year of robotics, I've been a software developer, and plus I have a mentor, NewWave's. He's been teaching me how to program on my off time, so I can do things like program websites or do programs with Java. I'm currently looking at about 7 or 8 different languages, including HTML, CSS, Python, Java, and JavaScript. Now I can add C#, which is cool.
And
I've been meaning to learn C# for a while because I wanted to get into delve into Unity game engine to try and create some games for mobile or maybe Xbox or maybe online or just PC. And it seems pretty easy to use, and it doesn't seem like it takes a whole lot of power to use. So I was really glad I was able to add C# to my repertoire that I'm learning. But also, I'm using a little bit of Bootstrap.
Any other questions?
Thank you.
All right, second to gather myself. All right, so I'm going to show you guys screen as well. All right, so let's just project this one.
Century. Well, that's all we did.
All right, so team two, take it away.
Sorry, yeah, this one. Thanks. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Or good afternoon. It's been a while. We are Team Vitamin, and we're using the capabilities we bring you across, leverage the best capabilities we are naturally interface devices together so that we can make patient care much more efficient, much easier, and provide a much higher standard, especially nowadays where our healthcare providers are under a lot of pressure to provide care for all public care being one example. It's very important to provide that good, fast diagnosis that's accurate. And the story we'd like to provide is actually one of our local football stars, Robert Griffin III, had once come in for surgery. Had come in after having an accident. I have to say an accident. And you want to tell the exact story, James? I'm not really.
He's not a football guy. So RG3 got off the field, went into the to get examined in the locker. They gave him the physical trainer looked at him and said, "Yeah, you look all right. We'll put you back out there." They see if he had natural range of motion and whatnot, and then we had this. And it hasn't really been the same since. So we had said before in our introduction that the practice of medicine is still practice in a lot of ranges. So the diagnosis of illness and recovery vitals are based on estimates and averages that we're collecting.
So we want to try to basically allow that part of patient care to provide best human outcome. We have caring, passionate doctors, really understanding the patient, while at the same time being able to provide as best a diagnosis as they can with accurately, and to use technology to their advantage. And so you as a patient, you don't want to spend too much time going through PAs and NAs and medical assistants and physician assistants, going from one room to another to get your vitals, and then to perhaps go and care may be misdiagnosed, like RG3. And if RG3, the multi-million-dollar football player, can get misdiagnosed, then what looks like us, right? I mean, the other folks. So we brought together some of the best technologies Microsoft has, the Xbox and the HoloLens, which is hardest, to try to apply this practice to physical therapy, professional sports science, to try to train athletes better. Physical therapy for recovery, I have a flex tendon injury, right? And this actually was on the basis, real-life basis of why we do this, because I've been through many doctor sessions just to get my distal interphalangeal joint checked by a protractor. It took forever, and I had to do it for many weeks at a time. Prosthetics, fitting prosthetics, see how well it actually fits. Check a person's gait, whatever happened. Right? Checking that range of motion, having a full body check, is something that's difficult to do. It's very time-consuming, very laborious. But not only that, eventually you go beyond that. You go into checking vital signs, checking for things that you may not even know are wrong. Like, the Kinect, for example, has a very, very, very sensitive infrared sensor that can actually get your heart rate. So instead of you sitting in a doctor's office, the idea is that you would just go to the doctor immediately, get all your vitals there. The doctor can see your patient record, can see all your since we're the age of EMR, see all your patient records, they're updating in real time. You could do a check and you get a range of motion check, and then you can see your flexion, extension. If you do hyperextension, your joint is extending more than it should, or if it isn't flexing as much as it should, for example, for an injury. We focused on the case that was easiest to achieve, the lowest hanging fruit. But as you can see through this, we're trying to demonstrate that you can go and do this and so much more. We possibly do 3D already. And what we're also showing here in our demo, which is the biggest focus of what we're doing, is that, again, we're combining the best of both technologies, right? So no matter how good a technology you have in HoloLens, you can't possibly expect that there ever, or it will probably be a long time until we get to the Star Trek tricorder that can diagnose everything on with a wave of one. Even then, it's like it's two instruments. But anyway, there are going to be some devices that are actually very specialized, like CAT scans, things you can't combine. You can't pack all that power into one device, or at least be waiting, a much longer time for it. What we're showing here is the orchestration of those devices to allow them to work in synchronicity and provide that synergy of being able to provide what their best capabilities are. So that's it. Next slide. That's it. So for our demo, I'd like to actually invite one of the audience to come up. Actually, check it out for yourselves.
Yeah, let's.
Oh, geez. I'll provide you guys with a quick, just a very quick
Overview.
Like a tutorial, so to speak, right? Later. All right. So, go here.
Actually touching. I think you might have said it. So this is the Xbox Kinect, and they can sense. It has two infrared cameras set distance, so it has parallax. It can sense depth. It also has infrared sensors, and it can sense facial recognition and full body. And it can sense up to 6 bodies and 6 faces at a time. So we'll be using that in concert with the HoloLens, and they'll be communicating with each other to orchestrate.
And so one other feature of our is yeah. Right now, I'm playing the role of the doctor.
Can you guys do this?
We had it really hard to people without it.
I'm trying to see.
So what I'm seeing right now,
Greg, he said if we get the IP address, we can pick it up.
Oh, this guy's a difficult.
So this is the computer that's on the
Hi,
screen.
It was.
It should be just the IP address.
We're on. No, that was when it was on the other network.
I can go back to the other network.
It's going to be an IP address as soon as he finds it. Oh, let's see what he's saying.
Should we be on the same? Should we be on the same network?
Yes.
The same network is there.
.1.1.245.
245.
This is on protocol.
Yes.
Okay.
First pin.
I'm saying that once.
Key. It's going to be on the.
What's the pin display on your device?
0, 8, 7,
22
2,
0874723. User.
Capital H. Oh, what's that?
capital H.
Yeah, 010. Capital L3 and S3.
Capital H.
Yeah. 010.
010.
Capital L3 and S3. Right. Might have been. I need to log in, really?
So why don't we do that?
I can show it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. So, what we're going to be doing is you'll be standing in front of the computer, acting as the doctor, and I'll be standing in front of the computer, acting as the patient. I'm not sure about the room, so the smartphone on might not didn't have enough time to really get that. But the general idea is that
device pin.
This makes sense. All of the business
0, 1, 1,
and you would be able
4, 5,
to
1, 7.
measure when I move around. I have the exact shoulder, gauge regularity that I was last time. Perhaps I can show you but the purpose is a large demo. We were only able to have enough time to make joints into the actual network. So we showed the orchestration to Math to find the actual like, it's pretty tricky. We actually have of measurement if you're actually taking measurements. So that's what you have to be seeing. So maybe a good
Just so you guys know, I was there on that. There was several points that I was saying, all there, but together. One thing that also I think is worth mentioning,
Yeah.
the ability
But they don't have access to
figure
it,
out
do they?
how to connect, how to transfer the data so that you can connect to the house lens, web sockets. You know, kind of
Yes.
do a bit of how to figure that out, but why am I pressing? So I have to think about exactly what this is there's a gap here, right? Why do we need to review this with something that are out there? Transfer data and review with something that also.
So for those, who actually they want just another update, but like I said, it also reaffirms how difficulties we have. So we initially tried WebSockets and then that was great, and then for the client, and that didn't work because of notorious because we had problems as well. Which doesn't like to play by the rules. The Connect doesn't have the HoloLens doesn't have a schedule model either. It has to connect already right here. But so the last minute we ended up changing to a RESTful service, and then we have to find change the client off the HoloLens to and then we had no. So I mean, the proof is really the pudding. So I just encourage you guys who can't see it, always report them on. But I love to see them. I would really can't see. Point is, here's what we're doing. What I'm doing as a physician is I first have to tell them where the Connect is. But obviously, that's something that can be fairly easily be done. So what I'm seeing right now is we use the surface projection as well. So it's like seeing all the surfaces right now. So telling I can see kind of shimmer around the room. First thing it says is biovisual to welcome doctor. I'm seeing right now, and then I can see my Connect is already recognized to be there. It's actually got kind of 3D representation of the Connect on there. And then as I have this, it's then right behind you. So the calibration of the dots is nice. Right now I can see these games. I can see dots on this all these points on. Dots in the bottom of his head. I can see this arm joints. All the joints are represented by white dots. All made joints. It rotates with it. It rotates with it. So
just for everybody's information, we tried to stream the developer portal, but it's an authentication issue because the device is set to log in to our domain, and the network they're on can't get to our domain, and we can't log in.
Unfortunately, we had to use the Photothon network because then it couldn't communicate with the RESTful service that's on that's deployed on web servers.
Yeah, I'm happy. All right. I think the judge is going to do this.
So,
Any changes, Doctor? No.
Seems suspect.
So, you know, I'm telling you right now, I always went. I do, yes. So, at the connect, you see a light ball around. So, add James Watson to view. See,
You see white dots around James, like shimmer around James.
I do see a white shimmer.
No dots?
No dots.
Oh, it's.
Almost seems like the
Well, so
shimmers are lagging behind.
the shimmers are actually the hollow lines in the environment. And so when I stand here for a little while, it'll be a shimmer where I
Definitely see.
yeah, and then when I move, it'll go better. So it's constantly reloading in my house. That's what the shimmer.
Might need some recalibration.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you mind please looking at just doing this air tap and the box should move around with it.
I see a lot of dots.
Oh.
They're on the wall.
Oh.
Okay,
So that's James.
Is that me?
Oh, yeah.
Is that me?
You're standing on the wall.
Yeah. So that's calibration.
So
That's pretty neat, although not on here.
right. So you know, see all those white dots represent James.
Can I move that? Or is that just?
That's just the caliber. It's just the way the data comes in. We have to rotate it, and then if we kept getting it, we had to rotate it 120 frames a second.
Yeah.
It got pretty gnarly. So it's just a simple arithmetic issue. We just didn't have enough time.
So give me your range of motion.
Yeah. So I'm not very flexible on my shoulders, so it's about it. But my arms, I can flex like this.
Look at those guns.
What's the 3/4 back there?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
So you can see it.
I got it, yeah.
And then you get bending down, coming up. It's shoot to the head as well.
So let's give some folks an idea of
You can show them what's going on.
So does it get down to ink like your hands?
So what you can see, what it can sense is tip of the fingers and the wrist. So it doesn't have very fine moves. So there is another device in there that's very fine. So this one would just be grasping.
So I want to show you guys that this, you can kind of see there's just a constant stream of data here. And then if you look closer, you can see that there's a head joint, elbow right, elbow left. And actually, the more of you guys come here, you're getting more and more, what we call skeletons coming in.
You see them all? Well, I just see a bunch of dots.
Some attack.
So,
Now they all go in.
well, let's see, so you got,
Take a great view.
two.
Now you never walk
Yeah.
away.
So as we step out, you'll see that the drops down to 0. And you can see yourself if you want. You can see here. Hold on.
Oh, I think I see it. Okay.
Yeah. He's seeing the dots that represent the joints.
So you can basically see.
And so at any point that looks like the Xbox, just explain like what I'm seeing. It's basically any point that would represent roughly the center of my body. I can see a dot representing that point of inflection. And the other dots relative to that dot when I move will be in the same space. Here.
And so the applications for just the device, let's say you already have to set up how the device is. This is in most phones. Because it comes with the Xbox. So it could be a self-diagnosis as well.
And as you can see, like as I'm showing you here, this machine is another client. This machine is another viewer, essentially, of that data. So just as this could be used in the doctor's office, this could also be used in for medical applications, and it could be used for one, perhaps even multiple doctors looking at the same patient at the same time. And so, what happened to RG3 might have never happened. And, you had another Super Bowl trophy since 1973. Last time, right? So, nobody buys that. But
It's gonna happen.
hopefully, in a lifetime. But maybe with better diagnosis tools, right? So, in that, I'm just saying, in that way, we could have perhaps multiple, you want to check his radio function this way or that way.
Yeah, so that would be, right, you can actually back that up to the person.
We actually, it's really, yeah. I mean, technically we are now.
Well, yeah, you
Right
know,
now,
that's the method, but I mean,
Right.
so that I can see the on you, right, the actual drawing.
So what you can actually do, right, like the adventures, what you can actually use, you see the circle, white circle around, that's called the anchor point.
Yep.
You're very familiar with this. You just air tap it, it actually has an offset. So you could put it somewhere else in the room yourself, and then you can put it somewhere else, and then that way games would actually be in the right place. It's just that
So I could put it right there.
yeah, probably. I would think that because he's showing, or because you're showing.
So it's got,
No, that's you. The camera's
yeah,
you. Yeah.
So if it's
but now it's mapping onto you, so that's not too bad.
So.
I don't think you're on.
So whenever you stand over,
Yeah, yeah, they do that, but
Yeah.
it's
James, why don't you stand over there?
So if you're looking at me, you're seeing yourself. I really just that left.
yeah, exactly.
I see the gloves over there.
Yeah, so that's your arms, your choice.
Actually, I think, in a way, it's kind of
The camera's right here.
You don't, we're not lying.
Yeah.
It's not over, it's great over, so it's back with you're fine.
There's a turn right here. If you tap at it and move it back to over there, it should work out. If you left it as a trap.
Yeah.
I see a big, a big sphere.
Yeah, they can place it over the top of the camera.
See two.
Yeah, there is, yeah, you can place it over the top of the other one. Exactly right.
Yeah, so I see like a mesh behind that. What is that?
That's showing you the surface projection. That's showing you that the HoloLens is actually seeing the surfaces. So if you notice the meshes are wrapping around the surfaces of the wall.
I see that.
So it's just showing you that you could actually see the surfaces. So. The idea is eventually, one day you can actually see your CT scan already onto the body, see the doctor can have an idea.
Who's the scanning that? The scanning me?
It's you.
I see all those guys.
Balls are just
You should see a set of light bulbs. You see light bulbs in there?
You see them. I see a couple.
Oh, those. If it's the big one for the connect on the inside, that's just a calibration point.
Yeah.
Is it still? But if you saw the ones that were moving, that was.
So the basic concept is that the sensors send information to the how you project that show you different measurements.
So is this room too big? Because I know when I play Connect at home, maps the room. Is this room too kind of big for a demo like this, or is this? Or is there too many things around? Or
No, not also. Just that it's actually this space is probably the ideal minimum space. Right. I mean, different devices have different fields of view and path. So if it's so, I just want to stress again for as a point of you can capture, if you're able to capture the joints, capturing the character is a trivial exercise.
Very cool.
It's really just.
Anybody else want to try it?
John,
Try.
So if you stand in front, I believe it's going to be a
okay, all right, sure.
Do you see it in front of you?
I think so, but it's kind of faded.
So that's the hollow one, or the
That's just the combination.
right. So you just leave it there. There should be like white balls in front of you.
That's you.
Oh, wow, is that?
Those are your joints.
Yes, it is.
Those are your, in order, head, spine, mid, neck, elbow left, wrist left, elbow right, hand right, wrist right, rib left, knee left, foot left, knee right, ankle left, hip right, foot right, ankle right, thumb left, hand tip right, thumb left, thumb right.
So now we can actually, measure.
We can certainly measure it right now.
Actually, we're already,
We have the map.
there's already code in there, it's already measured. It's just,
Presented.
it's just not showing the arc between the selection. It's really hard, so. That's it. Just under the wire. Right here.
So as you step forward, you should see in front of you, like a meter, there's a white wall. You see it?
Over there,
Right? Now, if you spread your arms wide, they should spread their arms wide.
Oh,
So you can see that that's you.
wow. And they're moving a little bit, that's just,
Oh, that's just probably sensor.
Yeah.
yeah.
The sensor.
That's cool. And what is this, that it's,
Oh, this is you too.
so
But that's well, actually, you're too close.
Okay.
But if you were, yeah. So you could actually kind of like, if you want, you can see that they're just showing you that that's the data. Those are all the joints: spine base, spine mid, neck, there's head, shoulder left. So those are all positions. Those are all joint positions. And if you get somebody else on too, or anybody want to get in, you can see that it actually could
oh, yeah.
captures more people.
Right.
You should be able to see us.
Well, it gets confusing because they're all
I
same
do,
color.
yeah.
But the more of us, the more you can see.
Yeah, I can see I see your.
And as you can see, you can walk around.
So now you
Right.
Basically stay there.
Yeah.
So now you have a doctor, and
So
they're
that's-
patient, you come to see
Yeah.
them.